There's something missing in Battlefield single players, and it's actually something I don't want to have to explain, but rather show it to you in these iconic moments that really draw you into the game experience.
Objective 20 clicks north. I guess we're late to the party. Where's the LT? Hang it right up here. Thanks. You ever ask yourself how this part of the world gets so fucked up all the time? I just work here, Dave.
I'm going to be stopping the video every once in a while to talk to you guys, but one thing that I want to mention, you already get this build to the scene that you are not a solo warrior hero. That just goes out and spots everything. You've got a platoon and a squad, and you are another grunt in the military. It's as simple as that. Something I've noticed a lot of is it's always like, hey, I'll wait here. You go over there, go spot everybody and kill everything. But that's not the case in Battlefield 3.
I need you to find our Marines and bring them back safe ASAP before the PLR find them. Move out.
You already are moving with your squad, and you get a sense of danger just based on the scenery of what's coming. And you also hear your squad letting you know.
Big cross street here. Hell exposed.
Big one. Something's coming. Back. Wait for him to pass. Cross the tubes. Black. You and Matkovich. Take the door on the right. Okay, come on, let's go.
And it isn't until moments like this, these moments, where you realize the dangers of the battlefield.
Not a single city. I don't like this shit.
Gun! Sniper! Popping smoke! Where the fuck is he? Get him inside! Come on! Come on! Let's go! Sniper, still up! Let's die! Fight for! Take up! Down here! Too much smoke!
And it doesn't just end there where you're mindlessly killing enemies. The threat is always there.
Eyes open. It's all you. Shit! Too exposed. You gotta go cover to cover. Don't stay visible in the windows.
And these guys weren't local. They weren't speaking Arabic.
I don't even think I need to show you guys this next part, because anybody who's played Battlefield 3 knows how amazing this next part is. And it's something we don't see any more of.
Clear. Here we go.
Shit! Contact! Anyone got eyes on? I can't see him! Dude, that's a fucking 50!
Stay low. Stay low. Hotel, I think. Let's go. Cover to cover. We'll draw them out. Ready.
Moving! Moving! Going!
Go.
Moving! Going!
Get on the fucking deck. Get down to the edge, stick his head out, and then we fucking shoot it. Roger. Shit. Let's go. Hug the wall. Black. Wait for us to get in position. Don't bunch up. Keep moving.
Talk to me, you got eyes on?
I got it. Black, now!
There's the sniper!
Okay. Across the street. 50 meters midway up. He's dug into a spider hole. I got AT.
Give it to Black! Shit, cover's getting ropey!
I'll cover you. And you hit him. Clear your back blast. Stand by! 3, 2, 1! Suppress it!
Good effect on target.
These are all incredible moments of simple stealth missions that also lead into crazy gunfights and back to stealth missions where a threat is always present. But it doesn't just end there. When things get wild, you're not the only one fighting. You've got a whole army with you. The other really cool thing is you're always led to use different weapons and different tools and vehicles to get anything. But the story always continues in an epic fashion.
Oh, fuck!
Maybe I just want a Michael Bay type of battlefield, but I think we can all agree, what the heck happened to flight missions? Something like this that gives you goosebumps on takeoff.
Have good ends, good highs, good lows, no outlets, ready in the back. Here we go. Putting tension on.
Net 2050 Miami Center, roger.
Let's do this. Here we go. Shark 46, turn heading 290. How copy? Shark 46, good copy.
Even though you're not piloting, you still feel so immersed in the action and the story of what's happening, and even feel a connection to other characters in the game. When you're done taking them out, it's time to bring in some new birds and start a new mission, using different weapons and getting a feel for what it's like to be on an actual battlefield with different factions in motion.
We just lost Bulldog 3-2. Target, switch over to targeting code and take him out.
Did I mention you get to use everything? Because I wasn't kidding when I said you could use everything.
Anvil Victors maintain advance. Scan and identify.
These guys are on train. Switch to thermal gear. Shift left. Target destroyed. Boom! Incoming! They got us zeroed in!
Incoming. All Anvil stations. Hold. Line formation. Say again, line formation. Wait for further. Out.
All Anvil elements, this is Super 1-1. Orbiting above you now. Patching in a UAV feed.
Patching in Mav feed! Mav is mobile!
Anvil 3-1, that rocket battery is your primary target. Cass is on station.
Roger, Anvil Actual. Standing by for gun run.
Look at that fucking me, huh?
Okay, Miller. Lace the target.
Anvil 3-1, we want your spot. Cass inbound in 5 seconds. Stand by. On two. Here we go. Super 1-1, Bulldog 3-3. Sortie complete. BDA minimal on enemy position.
One of the key things I want to point out is that I'm not a solo warrior in any of these missions. I've always got a platoon or squad with me fighting it out. And at the end of it all, I can tell that they're not brain dead AI just put there for scenery. I feel that they're actually teamworking with me, and all of it comes together to present what Battlefield actually is. You know, the really interesting thing, they don't take you away into a fantasy story they want to tell you. They show you what the real Battlefield is like. You have to expect the unexpected.
Friendly down! Friendly tank is hit!
This is probably one of the best Spec Ops missions I've ever experienced. And it actually goes on to show you the close quarter combat that can happen in the battlefield.
Смотри, не заперто кодом.
Хорошо, мы можем их слышать.
Хорошая идея насчет машины. ГРУ хочет взять Кафарова живым. Но самое главное, это ядерный чемодан.
Блядь.
Стой так на расстоянии.
Давай, будем делать это.
Готовься.
Ворота!
Ну что ты ждешь? Что ты ждешь? Давай, 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 ну. Блядь. Вон, белый гисть. Дима, они нас не пропустят. Возьми, который спереди. Жди моей команды. Жди, жди, жди. 3, 2, 1, давай!
Дверь проверь.
Дверь будет держаться какое-то время, давай.
Maybe it's just the fact that you get to experience all the tools you can use on the battlefield. Or maybe it's the great storytelling of how you really feel immersed in the story and you're never a solo warrior. Or maybe it's how you get to see how teamwork all comes together and all of it forms this story of how the battlefield can be made. All of these are some things we got to see in Battlefield 3, but it seems we've lost touch with that. That now we're not experiencing these amazing stories that stick with you even after years of not playing the game. And ultimately, I honestly believe that Battlefield 3 shows how Battlefield can truly be portrayed. With all that said, I want to know what you wonderful folks think about the Battlefield single players. What do you miss, and what do you want to see more of? Or do you even think the current Battlefield single players are good as they are? I am looking forward to seeing your comments on what you guys think, so please do comment. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, and don't forget to click subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.